Hi, it's the Unique 313, and I'm coming to y'all with a video. And I just wanted to let y'all know this is my season from picking up the pieces, okay? I thought I built a house on solid ground. Baby, the way I was in quicksand, quick, fast, in a hurry. I done lost friendships, family ships, relationships, material items. Only thing I have left is my faith. I'm stepping out on a limb right here. I'm at the edge of my faith, and I just wanted to reach out and just let everybody know, keep going, even though it seems like it's you don't have no time left, or nobody could ever love you like you love them, or whatever the enemy is feeding y'all, whatever them bad thoughts y'all going through. It's not over until God says it's over, and just hang on and keep fighting. And I'm tearing up because literally this year I've been through a lot, but I just keep hearing the people that I lost along the way they rooting for me. I know we don't have no relationship with the dead, only God do, but I just remember all the past memories of them telling me you got this, and stay strong, and don't let nobody take advantage of you, and you're gonna be something. And it's just a lot of different things that as human we battle that we take for granted, and I just take that and I just try to apply and be grateful for the things that I do have. But being set down has taught me you can feel like you have it all together. You can feel like you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, and it's not enough. God probably wants something else for you, or he probably got something else that he wants you to be doing. So being sat down and actually having to do the work for myself and have to grow, mentally and spiritually, only thing I knew was God, heaven and hell, and I kept that, and I knew my commands, and I tried to follow my commands. I see a white feather, it just blew by me. And I just always left it like that. But it's this recent season has it was by the grace of God that I made it out. Literally, I just want to get on here and share my testimony. I had got so low in my vibration, and I've never been in that space like that, because I'm always so loving, so kind, and so happy, and so bubbly, and so ready to help. But I couldn't even help myself, if it makes sense. If that makes sense, I couldn't even help myself. It was nothing but the grace of God, and actually having to go back and stepping in a church to actually get who I was again, to find to pick up where I left off in my happy seasons. It kind of took a toll of me real quick. But I'm just so grateful to have went through everything I had to endure, and everything I went through, and everything I went through, because it was I wouldn't know the things that I know now, that everybody don't have your best interests at heart, even though you have theirs, even though you have great intentions for everybody around you. You can have the utmost greatest intentions for people, and they don't think that same way. So you got to kind of separate yourself and pull yourself back and just love people for who they is. And it was a lot of different people that I just would not let go. I will always hold on, because, I would accept them, but they couldn't even accept me. And it was a lot of different people that I tried to push forward that I just wanted to see do great, and they didn't have that same feeling. They didn't have them same feelings for me. They really was out for self. It was always self-sufficient, self-gain. And it hurts because, it hurts a little bit. I've got over a lot of different things, but it took a lot of work to actually grow to just, I don't be alone again. Get out of there. You're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble. Get up out of here. This not your garage. But yeah, it just took a lot. It took a lot for me. It took a lot for me. It took a lot of learning. And now that I'm in nature, people be like, you so scared to be outside. Why you don't ever come outside? And Simone, that's because you don't even get out and meet people. And it's kind of hard being around people when a lot of people that you already love already failed you. And I don't want to put that on everybody, and I don't want to bleed on everybody that didn't cause those wounds. So I much rather heal the wounds that, you know, that has already been given to me. You about to go in the house. Come on, you going in the house. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go in the house. Go in the house. Go in the house. You going in the house?
No.
He keep going in people's garage. Excuse me. I'm gonna make him go in the house. I'm gonna make the kid go in the house. It's my little baby. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Say how y'all doing.
How you doing?
You wanna take your jacket off?
Okay, done.
Let me see. Let's take it off. It's a little warm. I thought it was chilly out here. It's a little warm. He just getting over a little ear infection. So I don't want to have him out here and he's, you know, chilly or anything like that. But yeah, it was a lot that I had to endure. Like my face, you could see the hormones on my face. My face was breaking out. I was back and forth at the hospital like, my skin. I don't know what I do. My skin. Help me out. My skin. And they're like, you all right. It's just a little hormonal situation. But yeah, I'm grateful. I can honestly say I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I thank God. I thank everybody that was supporting me, which was none, little to none. I probably had, you know, one or two people that believed in me, but the humiliation of this whole situation was real. I've been humiliated. I've been talked about. Lies, defamation of my character has been going, because nobody, when people don't know you or they don't know of you, it's a lot of different people that just talks. They talks and they assume and they talk and then they gather information. And I don't know if y'all played the game of Whisper in middle school where, you know, your teacher was like, don't gossip about people. And then she was like, I'm going to show you why. Because I played this game when I'm bringing it up because I've been through this. So my teacher was like, I'm going to whisper in your ear and then you whisper to her here. Or like passing notes. And then you talking, like you writing down a note and, you know, everybody say something or... Okay, let me just go with the whispering game. Lead a note passing out. So, say, okay, my teacher played this game with me. Whisper, okay, I'm going to whisper something in your ear, and then you'll whisper it to the next person on the side of you, and then so on and so forth, and everybody just keep whispering what they think I said. And by the time everybody got done whispering in each other's ear, she asked us all to stand up and say what she said to us. So when I stood up, I said what I thought she said to me, and so on and so forth. And everybody stood up and said what they thought that the teacher had said to me about, you know, a specific subject. Now, everybody in the classroom had something different that they said, that they thought she said to me. And I had something different than what she said to me because it was a whisper. So a lot of different people, and that just takes me to this conclusion. A lot of people will gossip and don't even know what they're talking about. But as long as it's something to talk about, they will talk about it. So that means it'll go from that person to this person to that person. And by the time it get back to you, it's so many different things that's added on to what they thought who you were supposed to be. And that's not who God destined you to be. So you can't always listen to what people feel like or what people saying or how people going on or what they like. You got to ignore ignorance and just keep moving forward. But when I tell you I was in a season where it just seemed like the whole world was just against me and my whole world was trying to crumble. And I'm just like, I don't understand how this happening to me. And I'm a good person and I give my tithes and offerings and I try to go to church, and you get what I'm saying? And not only was it against me, but it was against my children. Like the battle was so tough to where not only was I going through it, but my children was going through it. And it wasn't just in our normal personal life. It was in our learning, like in school, and like, you know, kids couldn't understand who they was because they don't really go outside after school. They just be in the house, and you ain't no telling what they felt because I didn't really go outside. I was this and I was that. Like, I literally had people basically trying to treat me like I was a promiscuous woman because I didn't go outside or they didn't know me. So they was forming up opinions that I was this and I was that and I was that and I was this. And I just was like, I can't hate. Like, my heart just will not let me hate. So the only thing I could think of during all this hardship and all these battles I'm going through is, Lord, have mercy on them. For they not know what they do and for they not know what they say. Like, I'm not a big argumentative person. Like, my whole thing is let people be who they are, because who they are it speaks for themselves, and I accept that. You get what I'm saying? So it just was a rough season for me, and I can honestly say that through it all, he kept me. And if I'm here, it gotta be a reason for me to be here, because he's not done yet. It's not over yet. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for the ones that did take time to understand or try a little bit to understand me, because there was a lot of people that thought I was like going insane. Oh, you just crazy, and oh, you need help. Oh, you need therapy. And it's crazy because I was the most strong-minded person. So for a person to go from giving advice to the whole world and loving on the whole world and able to give motivation to everybody else and then exclude herself. Like, I done went through losing, my children's father. I done went through losing my father. I done went through losing my grandmother. I done went through losing a lot of different people that, helped me, that literally kind of like supported me along the way. So going through all them people that I lost, thank God that I'm still here, and I'm still here to share my story and my testimony. But it just seems like they just gave up on me. Everybody gave up on me. All the people that I supported along and tried to push forward ahead of me and pull myself back from the spotlight. I didn't ever want to be nobody's spotlight. I always wanted to push everybody else, all my family and stuff ahead of me and get them the spotlight and, try to make it out for everybody else and just forgot about myself. They gave up on me. That's what it felt like. They just gave completely up on me. And it was just like, well, just accept what you feel like gonna happen. Just accept it. And I literally had to come up out of it on my own mindset had to say, okay, enough is enough. And no, I'm not just gonna accept that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not who everybody else think I am, or I'm not what everybody else say I am, or I'm not this, and I wasn't even supposed to it shouldn't even cross to my mind that what people said or thought counted. That should have never crossed my mind, because what they say or what they do, it does not matter. That's not my judgment. That's God's judgment. It's not for me to understand what nobody feel or how nobody perceive me as. It's not for me. That's not my battle. So I should just let it go. But by me losing, or me feel like I lost all my family members that I tried to keep close, I always tried to keep the family together. I always tried to like smuggle them, like, no, we got to do this, or we need to do this. That's going to keep us together. Then it went from me trying to keep us all together to them looking at me like, well, how she get that? Well, why she getting this blessing? Well, why she don't deserve that? And, people picking at your blessings, telling you or telling God or speaking curses, trying to speak curses over you, stating that you don't deserve that. And this not why she get to do it and not me. Well, this is her idea, so I don't want to go along with her idea. Or you get what I'm saying? And it just became a point to where if you speak it enough, God will start seeing them for who they are and wanting them to stay away from you. And then he started pulling people away. And then in my head, I'm thinking like, what is going on? Why is everybody trying to stay away from me? What did I do? This, that, and on the third. And why everybody gotta, why I gotta be by myself, and why I gotta. But it was the real reality of I had to see everybody for who they actually was. And, when I felt like I lost the support of my family members. It kind of was like being out in the real world, and the real world is cold. You get what I'm saying? Don't nobody support nobody, and don't nobody have love for nobody out here. And I'm just like, if I can't make it work for my own family, how can I go out in the world and get friends? You get what I'm saying? Like, who want to get friends out in the world if you can't even coexist with your own family? It just never made sense to me at the time. So it was just like, I just tried to protect my children from that type of hurt that I went through. Because it seemed like everybody I was friends with had a knife for me to stick in my back. Everybody that I loved on, they ain't had nothing but hate to give me. Or they was whispering. Everybody whispering, saying something different, feeling like some type of way differently because they didn't understand me. Like I said, I'm the most misunderstood person, where I'm from. Like, people don't understand me, so they get the gaining opinions. And it's like a cult of people that I'm dealing with. It's a cult of them. It's a group. It's a lot of different people that's and then the whole time, it's a lot of things that they got to work on. It's a lot of different things that in themselves that they have to work on. But they so busy. And it's a lot of different people that's speaking and they don't even know you. Because they don't even know me. It's a lot of, not even aside from my family members, like just going down to the corner store or going out to the grocery store, or you get what I'm saying? It's just like, or a humiliation going on, trying to humiliate me. And I'm just looking like, okay, what's next? Oh, man, I can't be humiliated because there's not nothing wrong with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have nothing to be ashamed of. They be trying to put this shame or this guilt, or you should feel out of place. When really we all, like, God put us all here for a reason. Like, I'm not about to walk around and be in sad or stagnation or, work. Like, no, because I want to grocery shop. I feel like I deserve juice. If you can go to the store and get juice, I should be able to go to the store and get juice. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying I got to drink the same flavor as juice as you, but don't be hating because I got juice. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's people's minds are so corrupt to where they want you to believe how they feel, or what they said is what they said. What they said is bond. And I'm not your mirror. You can't project on me just because somebody was whispering saying, oh, she do this, she do that. I know her from this, or I know her past self from that, when they don't even really know you for real. Like, how this girl, how is she doing all these different things, but she be in the house? How she doing all these things, and she a single mother that I'm raising my kids by myself. Like, literally, like, wherever I go, my children, you see my children with me. So it's like, how is she doing all these different things? And stop trying to tap into my mental. Stop trying to make me believe what you want me to believe about me, because it's not, I keep trying to block it out. I keep saying, like, the blood. I plead the blood. Stop keep trying to make me believe or make me feel what you want me to feel, because that's you. You're projecting yourself on me, and I'm not you, and you're not me. So from this point forward in my life, the only thing I can do is move forward and be happy with who I am. I cannot keep holding on and keep lying to myself like, oh, they're going to change. Oh, they're going to be a good person one day. Oh, no, I don't care. I'm silencing everything out. I'm silencing everybody out. I will walk around like a unheard zombie if I have to, because at this point, it's just my mental health is more important than worried about who I could support or who I could be there for, and they're not there to support or be there for me. I'm sick of the games. Like, game is over I'm over it with the games. Like, I've never manipulated nobody into nothing that they didn't want to be. Oh, like, say if I'm in a relationship, if that person ready to move forward in that relationship, I'm not going, I'm not going to go to that man's girlfriend like, oh, but I deserve him. Or, oh, he was doing this to me yesterday, and you calling this man to make him do that to you. No, I'm going to let that situation go. If it's not meant for me, if it was meant for me, God would have kept it here. If that's how I live. I live like, if it's meant for me, then it'll come to me. If it's not meant for me, it's time to let go. You get what I'm saying? But people, then they just get you're mad at me. You're mad at me because the way I choose to live. You can't be upset with me because I pull myself back, because I don't condone and what everybody else want me to condone. Man, you can't mirror yourself on me. I just wrote a status on Facebook the other day, and I'm kind of really trying to staying away from Facebook for real. But I'm not about to be isolated completely from this world. Like, I just don't. matter. I don't have a voice. Like, I'm a very intelligent woman. I read books. I write. It's a lot of different great things. I do hair. I got the voice that I got, to me, in my own head. I feel like I got the best vocals in the city of Detroit. You feel me? But it's like I'm not pushing that on nobody, or I ain't got to make myself known, or you gonna know I sing. No, I do it in the privacy of my home. I do it when it makes me happy. I do it when I don't have no point that I need to prove, but I'm having this discussion because I just hope it delivers somebody and let them see, like, let people live their lives and let people be who they are. Don't try to change them into what you want them to be, who you want them to be. If the relationship was meant to happen, if you was meant to be friends with that person, or if you was meant to know that person, God will open up that door. Don't keep trying to force and burglarize through a door that you don't belong in. It's not a door for you. And I just want to give thanks to the Most High for this testimony that I have to, finally be able to come out and speak, because I am a very shy person. And that's another thing. I'm very shy with myself. I'm shy to open up to other people because, they already got their own opinions. Who want to be trying to prove? I don't have a point to prove. I'm a shy person. I try to seclude myself a little bit. I don't really like being around people unless it's family, because I don't know the motive of people nowadays. Like, as sad as it is, the world is completely changed, and I just pray that God get us back on all on one accord, and let, like, people ain't got to call you every single day. That don't mean that they don't love you, or you ain't got to hang out all the time to be noticed, because if you love yourself, because I just always went by, all attention is not good attention. So if I give myself that right attention, then I don't need all the attention for everybody else, because all that stuff do not matter. So I just got on here just to be thankful for my life today. I'm thankful to have life, because it was my last season this year of me going through everything being stripped away from me, and being, singled out, and being talked about, and being humiliated, and it finally gave me enough air to breathe out and say how I actually feel about the situation. And it's not no hurt or pain that I want to cause on nobody. I'm not that type of person. Like, you'll get your own karma. The tables will flip on you in a quick second. And I'm not praying for your downfall. Whoever had any strife or any jealousy or envious ways against me to try to bring me down and lift themselves up, I don't have no envy against them. Only thing I could say is, thank you, Lord, that I'm here to be able to have another day to try to move forward and make something great out of myself. And it's just bringing me to tears, like, seriously. Like, I'm just so thankful, because the enemy wanted me dead. I was not supposed to be here, but you know what God did? He put his foot down in the soil for me, and he fought for me to have a life, to speak out and be thankful and be grateful that I have a life. And so what they care or what they say or what they feel. Like, I'm here for a different reason. I'm not here to conform to everybody else. I'm not supposed to be like everybody else. I'm supposed to be different. And I'm just so thankful that I am. I'm thankful that I'm different. And I'm thankful that I'm not liked. I'm thankful that everybody don't like me, because it helps me to understand I don't have nothing to fix. I don't have nothing to fix. I don't have anything to fix. I don't have nothing to fix. At this moment, if the enemy ain't coming for you, then it's something that you're not doing right. If the enemy love you, if you having an easy breezy lifestyle, then you're not doing something right, because the haters only come when you doing something right. If you ain't doing nothing right, family, then it's something wrong. It's something wrong with that. It's something wrong with you're not elevating it properly. If everybody liking and loving and you know what I'm saying on you, then it's something that's not right. So I just, that's the only thing I got to say. And I'm going to leave this video as this. And this is the unique one. 313. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in. Bye. I'll see y'all later.